Good evening, Danny. Here's your machine, the Breville dual boiler BES900. As you saw in the photos, she's in very good condition, especially for its age. Few scratches here and a couple dents, but really that's about it. And it's nothing too major. I've just finished doing the service, so just wanted to make sure everything's in good condition, and it is. It's very clean. It's spotless on the inside actually. And I'm gonna be doing a double shot latte in this video. So I'll begin with a blank shot. A blank shot is just pressing the single or double cup button to run some hot water through the machine without any coffee in the machine, just to warm things up. So that's going to warm up the internals, the handle, and the cup underneath as well. You can do that once or twice. It's up to you really. You can change the length of these buttons, so you can customize them to how many seconds you'd like. Temperature, you can tell the machine to turn on in the morning for you. You can do the cleaning cycle. Turn that off. And you can even set a clock, so you can have the machine give you the clock on the front, a shot timer, or the temperature. So let's do this shot timer, and I'm just going to pour my milk. There we go. So this being a dual boiler, you can obviously run the coffee pump and the steam at the same time. No issues there. Great. What's next? Let's grind some coffee. So I'm actually going to use my own portafilter, just because this is the old style, so I can't really put it into my grinder. I'm using my other machine to grind. So I'm going to take it out. The portafilter has no issues, so I'm just going to show you. So I'm going to show you that the machine goes to full 10, 11 bars of pressure, no issues. So the portafilter is fine. The only issue with the portafilter, this one, is it's a little bit loose on the connection between the plastic and the metal, but that's about it. Like, it doesn't fall off. Like, it's only if you wiggle it this way, otherwise it's fine. Like when you knock it down into the knock box, when you lock it in, there's absolutely no issues. And if you try to pull it, it's not gonna come off. Like, I'm trying to pull it now really hard, it's not coming off. So it's just a little bit wobbly. That's about it. You can take it off and put some glue. That will fix it. It's not a non-issue. I'm gonna put it on the side, and so depending on which grinder you're using, you want to make sure that the grinder is set up to the correct grind size, and you want to weigh the dose before putting it in. So obviously I'm going to dry my portafilter before grinding. Your machine comes with all 4 baskets, of course, as we discussed, but you want to dry the portafilter before grinding, and preferably use a scale to weigh the dose. You want about 18 to 20 grams of coffee in that portafilter. It's double basket, single wall. and you want to use fresh beans, of course. If you try to use the most of the beans at the supermarkets, at the shops, it's probably not gonna give you good pressures, and it's probably gonna be stale coffee. So you want to try your best to use fresh coffee or freshly roasted coffee. I'm using Aldi today, so it's from the store, obviously, but it's a good one because they roast it in Melbourne. Yeah, so I find them very easy to use, and they taste really good. So you want to clean the edges as well after grinding, and this is about 20 grams, so that's what I'm getting. Lock the portafilter in as tight as necessary. On your portafilter, I think it goes to dead center when it starts becoming tight. Obviously, if it's loose, it's going to come off. If it's too tight, you might damage your machine, so just don't force it. Where is my cup? Okay, here it is. I'm just going to add some sugar to my cup. Obviously, you have the hot water tap here, so if you want to make a long black coffee, or to brew some tea, if you wanted to, you can use that. It's 93-degree water, so boiling pretty much. If you like sugar or sweetener or syrups, I prefer adding them before the espresso, so that when the espresso comes out, it mixes nicely. Okay, great. 20 grams of ground coffee in the basket now. I'm going to try to get about 40 grams. I think that from factory, the double button is about 30 seconds. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to let the machine run for the full 30 seconds. And hopefully we will be getting a 40 gram yield. So that's double of 20. That's the ratio you want to be aiming for if you want a standard espresso shot. Great. Yeah, there's no spouts. I was aiming to only drink half of the shot, but that's fine. I guess I'm not going to sleep tonight. Yeah, so that's the double shot. You want your pressures to be around 8 to 10 bars. I'm not sure what's going to come out, but it should be around the 9 bar range. Yeah, that's about 10. Very good. I'm very happy with that. Looks really good. I'm going to stop it there. Oh, I'm going to let it go actually. Okay. I think it's programmed for a little bit longer than 30 seconds, so it didn't stop. So that's 40 grams, 42 grams. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It looks really, really good. I think I might half that just for now. If you give me 1 second. Yeah. That's an espresso shot. Looks really good. As you saw, the pressure was about 9-10. The flow is nice and smooth, and if I find it really runny, I would make my grinder finer. If it's too slow, I would make my grinder coarser. Yeah, okay. After the shot, you want to take the portafilter out, lock it, and do another blank shot. This time to rinse off the head and the group portafilter. That's about it. Put it back. Milk time. So you will need to learn how to do the milk frothing for this machine. It's not particularly hard. It's the same as any other coffee machine. You want to purge before you start, just to get rid of any water. This is a very, very good steamer. I'm always happy with the results it gives me. It's really strong and it's easy to use, I would say. The technique is to put the wand at an angle, close to the edge of the jug, and try to keep it close to the surface as well, so that as it spins the milk, it injects air as well. The closer you stay to the surface and the longer you stay close to the surface, the more air you'll be injecting. So don't stay there too long, otherwise you'll get very bubbly milk. For a latte, usually it's... And I'm going to stop it when it's too hot to touch, so you'll need to gauge how long that is. I'm done with the milk now, so I'm going to knock it down to break any bubbles. Then spin it around to mix it up. Do that a few times until you're satisfied with the texture. It should be a nice, smooth, wet paint almost texture, which it is right now. So I'm going to be pouring. Not much of an artist, to be honest, but really easy to do latte art with this sort of milk if you try. And I have some milk to spare. Yeah, so let me just show you the final result. Looks really delicious. I'm looking forward to it, definitely. Latte cappuccino hybrid. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be doing similar coffees and better when you get your hands on this. So if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to message me, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Cheers.